Good morning. It is 5:20 a.m. and we are leaving the campsite. We are going to see if the road has been repaired, and if not, we're going to have to drive all the way out of the park going south, which would be a pain in the butt, but I need connection for work, so we're going to have to do what we got to do. This is where the roadblock was yesterday, so hopefully it's not here anymore and the road has been repaired. We can head out, go farther north. So I'm up here working. Macy's back there making us some coffee. For whatever reason, the kettle is really loud, but does the trick. It's 8 a.m. and we have finished a couple hours of work, and Macy made some oatmeal and some coffee, and we're feeling good. So now we're headed to the Kings Canyon Visitor Center, which is one of the two visitor centers here that has Wi-Fi, and we think also some cellular coverage. It opens at 9 a.m. so we're probably going to be there a little bit early, but assuming it does have data, we can connect to things out front and then check it out once it opens, maybe get a mug and a sticker, get some work done, and go from there. So the visitor center Wi-Fi over there is pretty bad right here, but I think we finally got it connected. There's also no outlets, so we brought in the big guns and we have it connected to the anchor in the car. So now we're just going to go try to find a mug and a sticker. We're deciding between these three stickers. They're all pretty dope. Here's the stickers that we went with. We like that this one shows a full sequoia on it. Kings Canyon one is cool because we saw a ton of deer last night, and since the parks are basically the same, it was fun to get one that has a deer on it. And then we got a very generic looking mug at the gift store, not the visitor center, but it was only 15 bucks and it checks the box, and it's different than the majority of the other mugs I have. So we're excited about that too. Now we're going to try to find a place with some data connection. There's really only Wi-Fi here, and it stinks, and there's nowhere to sit or stand or really do anything comfortably. So we're gonna go try to find a different spot with a view, and if not, then we might have to head into town for the afternoon. We're straight up out here with no connection, driving on a slim two-way road, going straight up. Allegedly, AT&T shows all this as being 5G. Now that's total BS, because we just have SOS on 3 different phones that all have AT&T. So something's gonna have to work here in a second, but might not be here. We might have to get out of this place and go back into town or something. We made it up to the Panoramic Point parking lot. It's so peaceful up here. It's supposed to be just a easy quarter-mile trail to get up to a crazy view of essentially of the deepest canyon in the US and a waterfall and a lake. I'm not actually sure if all that's visible, but it's a good view of Kings Canyon, so we're gonna go check it out. However, there is no data up here. There's nothing, so we're gonna have to do it quick and then come up with another idea. Okay, so we made it to the peak. There's a lake way down there. We might drive past that and down into the actual canyon later. Check this out. So beautiful. Macy's getting out another chair. Check this view out.
This is the office today.
This is the office.
It's the only place we have service. Can't complain, but
This is perfect. We have service. It's pretty. We are right off the road, but gotta do what you gotta do.
There is a highway behind us, but
Lunch of Champions. Peanut butter and jelly tortilla. Thank you, love.
of course.
Klingen's Coffee. You gotta come here. We just spent a couple hours at this coffee shop. Got a good amount of work done and are going to go explore now that work's over with. Where's the swimming pool, guys? What? In the Grant Grove area, we're about to do the General Grant tree, which is the 2nd largest tree in the world. And then we're going to go do this north loop. It's called...
Oh, look at
laughing at me because I keep forgetting the name of this trail. It's called the North Grove Trail. We're doing that one.
Loop. I'm just kidding. Loop's not important.
It's in parentheses for the record, so it's not important. But we're going to go see the second largest tree in the world, the General Grant tree, and then we're going to go see and do the North Grove Trail, baby. There are massive bees here, and they keep flying into the truck while we're trying to put up the window covers. So this sucks. Oh my gosh, I don't want one in the truck. This is the Centennial stump. It's 24 feet in diameter and cut in 1875. Definitely looks old. Here's the General Grant tree. It's a sequoia, obviously, and it is the second largest tree in the world behind the Sherman tree, which we saw yesterday. Park ranger might have been wrong. But it is the widest known sequoia. Now we're walking up on an old sequoia that's fallen down. You actually get to walk through it. It's like a little tunnel. All right, here we go. Man, this thing is short. There's a big old sequoia right there. More of the sequoia, and this is tight. This is so cool. Now we're starting North Grove Trails.
We go like that.
Exactly. And this trail is 1.7 miles. Woo! Flowers are so beautiful. Just randomly showing up on this trail. The sequoias in the background. Nice shot. So far, this trail has been super awesome. There's nobody out here for the most part. I think we've maybe seen 4 people total, but they were all right at the start. It's more like a hike. It's not paved like a lot of the stuff out here is, which is fun. And it's just super pretty. There are some chopped down trees and burn piles and burn trees and stuff, but it's got its own beauty to it. And overall, the sequoias and the views are really peaceful and really nice. We're out near Big Meadows Trailhead here in the Sequoia Kings Canyon National Parks, and we're now looking for a campsite for the night. All right, so we found a nice little camping spot. Not sure if it's meant for camping or not because it's right off the road. It doesn't say no camping anywhere, and I can't imagine anybody bothers us this late because it's already 6 p.m. So this is just going to be a nice place to call camp for the night. We have to be up early in the morning anyway to drive back out to Connection for work. So we'll be out before anybody notices. Yeah, baby. Get a little bit. I got the propane.
I'll get the little attachment.
Nice.
I think we need a can opener.
Here's our little camp setup so far. Before we get started on dinner, we're gonna go ahead and bust out the Ozark Trail solo stove and get ourselves, hopefully, a smokeless fire going that we can enjoy tonight. Yeah, that's nice.
It's the best.
I forget how to get it all out. Wait a minute. There it goes. Man. All right, there she is. Me and Macy just went and gathered some wood. Now we're cleaning up our hands a little because they're nasty, and then we're going to start on some chicken fried rice. Start on this water for the rice, putting in 1 cup. We'll turn it on. Get it boiling. Now get some oil in this right pan where we're going to put the veggies and the chicken. And we're going the lazy route with the onions tonight. So we're actually just going to tear them up and put them in there. Not the most appetizing, but it'll do the trick for flavor. I think it's safe to say that this is done. Boiling. So we'll turn off the heat. Add in the rice for 5 minutes. That looks so appetizing. And basically everything in this meal requires a liberal amount of soy sauce. Time for the veggie pour. We're using some frozen stir-fried veggies.
You tell me when.
That's probably good. Well, they got the veggies in. We're gonna do more soy sauce. Dump it in there. Make it nice and flavorful. It's time for the canned chicken. Put that on top. And the rice is almost done. We'll mix it all together soon. So it's pretty much all heated up and ready to go. And now we're gonna add them together. Probably just scoop it out like I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually, I remembered going this way. Easy. Get the fire going. We got some fat wood in there to make it easy. We got a bunch of these little bitty pieces of mulch basically and shoved them in there at the bottom, and then I just put some extra paper in there and we're gonna light it up. Get all that in there. Should want that paper in there. Get some more of these little twigs. Those in there. And we'll just give it a few minutes to cook down some.
All right, here is the dinner camp setup. We are excited to eat. This is awesome. Definitely our best setup so far.
Which is good.
Over time with the heat, all of our little window covers have started to bend and warp a little bit. So we are reinforcing with our really strong Gorilla Tape, putting little support beams down the middle, and hopefully that does the trick.
So far it's working. We have all the window shades reinforced and holding well. And so now we're going to reward ourselves with some dessert. Me and Macy have both used this toilet now off Amazon. I say it's a good 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Pretty solid.
I will say dude wipes are a very important aspect to it. So go to dudewipes.com and get you some dude wipes, bro. Check out this sunset. It's so pretty. Sunset from the tent is really pretty. Check that out. Camera does not do this thing justice. We just had our first real use of these. They are good. Gotta get these. It's 8:22 p.m. The sun hasn't totally set yet, but we know that we have to get up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. So we're gonna go to bed. We will see y'all in the morning.